inside you see what looks to be probably one of the warriors that was out. He's just kind of like spear.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just walk and just snap the spear. 21.
Yeah, like over snap the end of it. And he's just like drops the spear.
Yeah.
I try and beckon the frog to come.
I don't beckon him. I put him up against the wall and give him a little.
Roll an athletics check. You watch as the frog goes, "Ah," and like.
I give one of them a stick and I put him in the basket on my back.
He's like trying to climb out of the barrel as you're like, and you see this massive. Its size is gargantuan. A big here.
Oh.
What is that?
I'm gonna take the frog.
Yeah.
Out of the barrel.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pour the entire jar of poison in
Wait, what?
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Just
And
kind of toss it in front of that thing.
yeah.
So the here looks at it and it just like picks it up and like sucks the thing back.
That's it.
Horrible. Like, more of these little guys.
Some say that Ryan is illegal in 6 under the 13 provinces and territories. To whom they are, none will know, only he knows. And that he actually blinks sideways, so he blinks like this. But although I would really like to ask him about how maybe he was born like this, or maybe he genetically altered himself. We will never know. But we're here to ask the questions.
Are we
Are we
rolling?
rolling?
Welcome to Are We Rolling, starring our wonderful cast. Say hi, wonderful cast.
Hello, Susie.
We're here on Are We Rolling to tell a story for our enjoyment as well as yours, but mostly for ours. Cue the tunes.
I did not follow that intro. I did not understand what was going on.
I didn't understand what was going on either.
Just get possessed by the intro demon.
Yes.
It's like must make intro.
Who must make intro? So you guys put the key in that door, you unlock the door, and you have now entered a hallway. I believe that's where we left off. What's the plan?
I'm gonna talk to the temple.
Alright. I would say you probably have to meditate for that, so
Okay.
maybe a long rest or something like that.
That would be good.
It's worth a, while we're in the chamber here.
Yeah, well, we
Because
killed
you
the
guys
threat.
came into that last boss fight with nothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you had
We had 2 fights, two big encounters without any with any snoozing. Worth the rest.
What's
Snooze.
What's level 9?
Oh shoot! I had that written down. I have level 10 written down now.
Level 9 is...
I should start doing that. Just like next level at.
Was
Yeah, that's what I-
1700. Are you level 9? 1700 on the dot?
No, 1760.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, I gotta do something.
What level are you going to? Or what are you going to put your level into?
Bard.
Or, nice.
Bard for sure. Wish I could take my ranger and put it into bard because I'm a terrible ranger.
Reallocate.
Can I just remove my points and replace them?
Okay, so long rest. I need you to roll an intelligence check for me.
13.
Yeah, 13.
You where's my dice? I didn't even open up my dice bag yet. I done good.
Like a ration?
Yeah,
That's
done.
irrational.
You get the feeling that this thing might be trying to communicate with you back. You kind of just like trying to get like a vibe or like something back, and it's trying to communicate with you, but it's not that. It's almost like there's a language barrier there, and
Probably
it's just
'cause it's
like, and it's
ancient.
just, and it looks like it may have been dormant for quite a long time.
Cool.
I'm gonna get Clarence to try to be like the middleman.
Okay.
The translator.
Roll
more
for
rough
Clarence
man.
using your intelligence
My intelligence.
because Clarence is an offshoot of you,
Yes.
technically.
Nope. Okay. That's a 1.
Oh no, you crit fail.
That's a 1.
That's going hello, and it echoes, and you think that it's you hear your voice, but you think it's that.
Yep. Well,
So who has the sword right now?
He gave it to you.
Did I?
And
Yeah.
I have the crystal sword?
Well,
Yeah, you have the glass sword right now.
Okay.
I think you do.
Can I flip through my book of swords to see if it's in the book? Yay! What is this? Is
You have in your possession. My dice are being silly.
dice? Are
Silly dice.
Silly dice.
Let me I've got it right here. You have Soul Eater in your possession. So every time you utilize it, you need to make a Wisdom saving throw to wield it, or you're gonna be frightened and you get disadvantage on all attacks, but you're forced to wield it at that point.
Oh.
So you're holding it, and if you're, I didn't read it for last time, but you're forced to wield it if you're frightened, but you get disadvantage on all your attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's an idiot stick.
What's that?
It's an idiot stick.
Yeah, but it does a lot of damage.
And how much are we talking?
It's 2d6, but every soul, if you do a killing blow on a creature, it absorbs the soul of that creature, and then it adds +1 damage for every soul that it.
Oh my god.
and
Let's
that's
go back to the bully wall.
and that's accumulative.
That's a cumulative.
Yikes.
Whoa, that could get real good.
So there was probably like
Plus-
30
Well, plus how much damage? you
bullywugs
said?
in that
It's
town at
2d6
least.
plus strength, and
Okay.
then every soul you absorb, it's +1.
+1 damage per soul.
Yeah.
Per soul.
Why?
Well,
You guys are breaking my game, so I'm gonna break my own game.
I'm gonna say it's like we don't even know what Deathbringer does yet. Because we only have half of it. Well, we don't currently have
I
half
don't
of it.
want to know what Deathbringer But yeah, no. So yeah, you guys are having a long rest. Does anybody else want to do anything during this long rest?
I want to fix up my armor.
You want to fix up your armor?
You should split up and look for clues.
Because my armor went down by 1.
While we're
It
sleeping.
was supposed to be 3. I'm
don't
at
wanna
2
set
at the
a
moment.
trap.
So
Okay, I want you to roll a sleight of hand or survival check. Yeah, roll a survival check for me.
what would survival be under?
Yeah,
Dex.
I think it's wisdom.
Okay, then 10.
Is it?
It's intelligent.
Is it intelligence? Then yeah, intelligence.
Okay, then 15.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you bring it up to that you regain that point that you lost.
Cool.
But it's not, your armor's still broken, you've just kind of filled it with like, you've created like almost like a concrete, like to fill in the gaps.
Yep.
But that's it for right now.
What's up with the Bahir? Like, how long would that take to scour over and look for, I guess, useful parts of this creature?
Like to take you an hour.
Yeah? Yeah,
No.
I like to do that.
Cool.
Scour for stuff.
Roll perception.
Okay.
Or actually, no, sorry, investigation.
Okay.
So
Just to
you
be sure.
find claws. It's got 8 legs. So it's got 8 sets of. So it's got 40 claws on it. They're all like claws.
Would that be like short sword size?
They're like just shorter than short sword. They're like a long dagger size.
Okay.
They're all kind of curved. They're not sharp. Like they're not like they're pointed, but they're not like sharp. Like it couldn't like, cut someone.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's got its eyes, teeth. There's some scales that you could probably get off of it. Is there anything specific other than that you're thinking?
I want to go up with him, and I want to. There'd be blood. Is there any special quality about the blood? Is it just like regular blood?
Okay, yeah. So you get the blood? You put it in a vial or anything, or are you just bathing in it?
No, I'm investigating first.
Okay, roll an intelligence check for me.
18.
You feel like it might have some qualities against maybe that what might negate against like lightning damage. But nothing that you could say for sure.
Could probably sell it to a magic shop or something.
What seemed to be, where was it generating the lightning power?
It looked like it was more of a like breath weapon than anything.
I'll take the eyes.
Cool.
And like, yeah. Is there any other, like, I guess, thing that makes this stand out as a Bahir?
The 8 legs, like the very long.
Like any ornamental type things?
Not really.
Yeah.
I just want
Yeah. I'd say I'd like to take the eyes, a couple scales and a couple claws.
cool.
That's
There's
what I was
like
thinking. That'd be cool.
there's like some curved horns that come down
Oh, I see.
right here. This one's probably more better.
Yeah.
There's some like far back on his head. It's got some horns. It's got a big forked tongue. Yeah,
How big would those horns be? Because this is like a...
it's huge. So, it would probably be the horns themselves would probably be like
Moose antlers.
what's that?
Moose antlers.
Yeah, like a little like they'd be like long sword size, like with the curve and everything.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
I'll leave those.
you gonna leave them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I've never even noticed this.
Notes.
The notes section.
I'm just using it as another inventory.
I've just filled up this entire box of items. I didn't even look at the
you have
notes.
a lot. A lot of that's like small stuff though.
Yeah, not a lot of useful stuff.
I'm imagining Percy walking around. He's got this like massive like sack on his back just full of stuff.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anyone else wants to do during this long rest?
No sleep.
Okay.
Meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you guys, because you already rolled for your meditation, right? Just to try and speak to
Oh
that.
yeah, trying to speak to.
Cool. So yeah, you guys wake up. You guys are still kind of in that cavern room, dome area. Door still open. You guys want to head that direction?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a perception check to see what's ahead.
Cool.
Nice.
14.
Ahead you can see the hallway's dark, but you can see at the end of the hallway there seems to be like maybe another set of double doors at the end of this hallway. Probably goes down like another 20 feet.
Okay.
Walk up.
It doesn't need a keyhole, I don't imagine.
I mean, you can look at it.
Yeah. I inspect the door. 11.
It doesn't seem like it needs a key.
Can I check for traps?
Yeah, roll an investigation check for me.
You didn't do too well on traps earlier.
I do have advantage. Okay. That's perception.
Yeah.
12.
Doesn't seem to be trapped.
Not trapped, guys.
Okay.
Just boot it over. Cool. So you open it up and you see. Or everyone roll me a perception check just to see what's inside the room.
18.
That's a 9.
12.
Okay. So Percy being at the front, you own the room and you see a room with that looks like. I'm just gonna quickly draw it just so you guys can see what it looks like. It's kind of like.
Whenever Talon draws stuff, we end up fighting inside of it.
Something bad always happens.
Looks like this, and then there's a door here on this side, and a door here. There's a pillar here, a pillar here, a pillar here, and a pillar here. And there looks to be these like snake-like, half from the bottom down, snake's tail with human tops wrapped around, almost like their skeletons are wrapped around these pillars.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to do an investigation check around the room and see what's like for traps or any other
Also,
creatures.
last time I did that, I rolled really good and I found a little chest.
That would be under intelligence.
No, this is under perception.
Okay, then 17.
17. You look at the floor pattern, and there seems to be like hexes or like a grid on the floor, and it looks to be like there could be pressure plates on the floor.
Okay. Well, I told everyone that, and
Oh, okay.
tell everyone to watch where they step.
Okay, well...
Step where I step.
Maybe we can work out a plan. Are the pressure plates between us and the pillars?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that these are the pressure plates in here.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's probably like this space.
Is it possible if I can lift everyone up in the air with the stone that I have?
With the stone you have?
Or is the floor on the ground like...
It's made of the same stone that the...
Of course it is.
Yeah.
What if you made like even just a ball-sized rock and I grabbed onto it and you lifted that up? If I held onto it.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that then.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, I'll do it for both of you two, and then I can just lift you up on a rock
Okay.
from my bag.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Like hold on like this.
Cool. I need...
That, or I mean, you have sand, so you could just...
I need everyone here to make an athletics check to see if you can hold on enough.
Wait, do I
Oh,
need
that
to?
sounds pretty good, and I have advantage
And he
anyway.
crits.
I have
You need to make
advantage,
an
but,
intelligence
yeah.
check.
Nice.
See if you can hold everyone up.
That's mine.
And
10.
Okay, so you lift everyone up right where you guys are at, and the stones drop.
But I've got a good grip.
You've got a great grip, so you guys are just holding onto rocks right now.
Great, cool.
So I mean, like, it's not like you guys triggered anything, but if you want to try again, Nick, you're more than welcome to.
Can I keep my grip?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's a 22.
So yeah, you guys go start floating across. Nick, I'm assuming you're also floating across.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
over here, and you guys get to the door. There's a set of double doors on that side. You guys gonna swing them open, or?
I suppose we've got no other way to go.
Yeah, should we check for traps again? Because there are traps in this
Yeah.
dungeon.
If you can
So
give that a go.
I'll take a little look-see. 12? Oh wait, is that intelligence?
Depends. Perception's wisdom.
It's technically a perception stat. So yeah, it's 12.
Right.
12.
12. There doesn't seem to be traps in the door.
Fine, guys. Oh, good.
Kick it open.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens. You guys go through. I did forget to tell you guys, there's light in the room. It's dim, but it looks to be almost like runes everywhere, and they seem to be like orangey red, almost flame-like, but from like the recess of it.
Like glowing from within.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. On the pillars. Just so you know. Cool. Not all of my drawings are combat related, or are they?
It probably was.
Me and one sounds
Well,
like
there's a trap. Right?
Damn it!
Trap of some sort.
Cool. So yeah, you guys get to the far side of the of that room, and you open up the door, and there is a set of stairs going down.
So I'm going to do an investigation check to see the stairs. And
I'm just gonna walk down the stairs.
You're just going.
Who puts a trap on stairs?
Okay.
There's no traps.
cool.
There's no nothing. You're good.
Just experience.
Just
Just
no traps. Just
Actually,
experience.
if you put a trap on the stairs, they'll just fall and break their neck.
Yeah. It's a great place for a trap.
Yeah, like slick one of the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get one of
Yeah,
them.
let's go down.
Or like a
And
false
at the end,
step.
at the bottom of the stairs,
So
you
it
hear
causes you to go.
Kevin McAllister. I'm not afraid anymore.
And there's like.
There's just a nail on a board.
Yeah, just one nail. Cool. Yeah, so you guys get to the bottom of the stairs, and you get to a fork in the road. There is left and right.
Well, we're going to stay together as...
Yeah, but it's like.
You know me too well.
Roger says left.
This is left.
Did you have to look at your hands to know which one was left?
I want to see if I can smell which way the air is fresher.
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
Gandalf. 8.
Smells like
You're
air.
not really getting a fresher scent either way. It's pretty musky down here.
I'm like, I don't smell anything.
You're smelling Cheetos.
I'm going to throw 2 rocks down each hallway.
Okay,
Just see how far it echoes?
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
I don't have to roll for this one.
Yes,
I'm going to use the spell.
Catapult?
Yeah.
You want to launch him? Why?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how far
Yeah.
how far they are. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna...
You
Maximum distance.
Sounds like pinball.
so you launch. I'll say it. Don't worry about the spell slot or like using mana right now because you're not in combat. I don't care.
Yay!
That doesn't happen all the time. Just so you know, it doesn't happen all the time.
Happens this time.
But
He's saying you're
I'll
gonna
let
need
you know
that.
I know. I know that. That's why I'm worried.
So you launch one left, and you hear it kind of hit the ground, and it kind of keeps on going, and then you hear it go right against the door, and so it's probably gone about 120 feet is what you're guessing, and you launch one to the right, and it like goes right against a wall, probably about 50 feet out, and then scurries down probably a further hallway.
You did say left.
Now let's go left.
Left sounds like
To
the
the
door. Do we
Sweet.
want more doors
Yeah,
or
go left.
ways? Let's try
More
left.
doors, more hallways. Yeah.
Yeah. So we
Door.
go left.
Cool. So you guys go left. There's some like little runes on the wall, like not much, but it's enough that it's kind of dim enough that you guys can kind of see the way in front of you.
Is it any particular like language or anything?
Do you want to roll a history check for me?
That's 14.
It seems to be some sort of that you can pick up on the dialect. It's some sort of really old dwarven. Really old dwarven. Not probably something that dwarves themselves now probably wouldn't even understand.
Yeah.
But the script looks dwarven.
Okay.
Caleb,
Gonna sound
Fire
like
touches ancestors.
Oh no.
He's come back.
The final boss. Everyone's like, oh no, I don't want to play anymore.
it's one of those like I don't want Fire Touch to be the final boss, but I also really want Fire Touch to be the final boss.
So you guys travel down the left hall, and you guys get to a bigger door. It's not one of the double doors you've seen. It's just one really wide door.
Seems like a boss room, guys.
It seems like
Let's go home.
like a big fella.
Maybe we should go the other way.
Okay, go to the other way.
I mean,
There's
try
nothing
the
stopping us.
door.
Is
Right?
there a
Nothing
keyhole
says we
I
have to
can
go
look
through the door. You just open it.
No. Doesn't seem to be
Open the
locked
door.
at all, either.
Could make a hole for you to...
Peek.
Wait. Oh, I know what to do. I have a hand drill.
Yes!
I want to go to one of the corners, and I want to very carefully try to do it quietly.
Yeah.
Make a little hole to look through.
Cool. Yeah, the door is wood, so you're fine there.
Do I roll stealth?
To be
Or
Quiet,
anything?
yeah.
Or sleight of hand?
roll sleight of hand for me. Yeah.
Oh man. Wait. 7.
Yeah. So you're just like, you can hear like a. It's not super loud, but it's still like you're still like
Yeah.
barely into this wood.
It's yes, it's better than bursting in.
Mm-hmm.
And you poke through. You want to give me a perception check.
Oh my god.
Percy's back.
You peek through the little hole that you made that's like this big.
Your eye actually goes in.
Yeah.
Because the hole's like this big,
Mm-hmm.
because it's just a little hand drill, and you kind of peek through, and you can kind of see the room seems to be empty, from your point of view. You rolled a 20, so
Yeah.
I'm telling you that in full confidence that it's probably empty.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, it looks good.
Looks good.
Yeah.
You guys open the door.
Mhm.
Cool. Yeah, you guys go through. Just like you said, it's empty. And I'll jump on that 20 and kind of feed you a little bit more. You walk in. You guys all walk in.
Yeah.
The door closes behind you guys.
By itself.
Yes, by itself,
Oh.
of course. And you see. You see that there are two big grated like stone pipes coming out of a wall, and then you see a hole on the opposite side of the room, and then you see a door right next to that hole. And just as you kind of notice everything, maybe tell everybody, you hear as water comes out of the pipes, just bursting out of the pipes. And I need everyone to roll a dex save to see if you're not prone.
I think I'm okay. That's a 21.
7.
Okay. If you roll,
Percy just goes.
what'd you roll?
15.
Okay, so Percy's knocked prone. Everyone else is up. But as the water's now gushing in, it's only probably about a 20-foot by 30-foot room, and it's only about 7-8 feet high. The water starts pouring in, and it starts coming up your ankle, and I'm going to. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? Actually, no, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set a timer.
No, I hate this.
Make decisions quick. Well, get to the door of the hole, I guess, because those look like the ways out. So I don't imagine the door we came through is going to open again.
Yeah.
Is the little hole that he had made looking through that back the other way?
Yeah.
Is it blocked off? Can you still look through it?
You can still look through it. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like from the ratio from the water coming into the hole that it could leak out of. It's just
Not there.
it'll leak out of it, but it's not
Bigger one.
What about a bigger hole?
The door's like this thick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a thick door. I mean, I'm not saying you can't
No,
do
yeah,
it,
that's what I'm.
but
You could break your hand.
but I'm just saying that it's like a solid 6 inches thick. It's a big door.
Yeah.
Big wooden beams.
I want to do an Arcana check on the door if it was like a magical spell.
Yeah.
Once it opens, it closes and then sets itself.
Yeah, there's some sort of magic that's keeping it closed.
Okay.
Cool. Go to the other door.
Yeah. Well, they go to the other door. I'll throw a punch at it.
Just to see.
Yeah. 20. Unnatural.
You wind up and go into your hand.
Andrew Leak's fist.
Yeah, just your arm ricochets back.
Yeah. Okay.
Same force you put in throws your arm back.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Catch up to you guys.
So what does the hole look like? Just like a hole in the wall, or?
Yeah, it looks like a hole about this big, about the size of it's like just a bit bigger than a fist.
So that's not a hole at all.
Is it possible
it's
to
just to drain the
make
room.
myself into sand? Or is that not?
No,
Yeah,
because
probably
you're already made of
afterwards.
stones.
Okay.
Like
Probably
you
like-
have sand
probably
on
like
you,
as a
but
thing and
you
like
can't create
after
yourself,
to, like,
decompose
open.
yourself into sand.
Well, it's coming in so
Without
fast.
maybe on like a long rest, you could do that.
Yeah.
But like now you can't.
No. Okay.
Can we
This
Check
new
the
door.
other door.
try the new door?
Yeah.
You want to try and punch the new door?
No.
Just
See if
open
it'll
the new door.
It seems to have no knob or anything. It just has a keyhole.
Okay.
I have a key.
What's down the hole?
You want to or give me a perception check.
9.
It's dark because you're like looking right into it.
Right.
It looks like there's probably an end to the hole. It's probably not like leading anywhere or anything like that, but there's probably an end to it.
First, you want to reach your hand in there?
Can I?
What?
You want to reach your hand in there?
Wait, isn't it like a little keyhole?
No, not the keyhole. The hole in the
The
side
whole
of
hole.
Oh.
Wait, there's a hole in the wall, or
Yeah. Hole in the wall. Door with a keyhole.
Okay. I don't know why, but okay. I reach my hand and feel around.
Go ahead. You go and you feel what seems to be a key.
Oh, you're smart. I go and put the key in the hole.
Wait.
I thought to put my arm in. I'm like, no, Percy.
Okay, I had another option, but-
You pull back and there's as your arm goes in up to here, something latches over your bicep, and as you pull back, spikes go into your arm, and you feel something almost seep into your arm as you take 11 points of poison or piercing damage. Sorry,
Piercing?
so your armor does help with this.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm still good.
I want to.
If you let go of the key, will it
I let go of the
release?
key.
You let go of the key,
Yeah.
Does it release?
and the spikes.
Okay.
So,
But your arm looks mangled.
so I'm gonna make a rock hand, and like a really tiny rock.
Oh,
like a really small one, if possible. And
A little baby hand.
no,
You're saying
I don't know.
grab it with your right hand and then travel the key through your rocks.
Well, I thought, Percy wouldn't have time to think about
that could be a
He was
possibility.
It totally could be.
He shouldn't trust Roger.
I was thinking about just
That
putting my
or-
arm into his.
As you guys are talking this, the water is now like roughly around this high.
Okay.
It's
I
like
don't know if
halfway
that'll
up the room.
Okay, I'm gonna make a rock hand and just get
Oh my
them.
gosh, yeah.
Make
Yeah.
a
Give
sleight
it a
of
go.
check for me.
it. Try it.
right now.
Let's try my skeleton key that I've been hanging on to forever.
That was for a very specific door that
Was it?
you just never ended up going near.
So it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't matter.
Maybe this is what
Tick,
it's
tick, tick.
for.
Crap.
I was thinking skeleton key is in it unlocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just unlocks anything. Yeah.
So that was 21.
Yeah, you make something so like like a
like, now
so
knowing
slender,
that, kinda
and
just,
the
like-
key just kind of like dances over the rocks and out and blink into your palm.
Nice. Nice go.
And so I give it to.
Well, you
Him?
can just unlock the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, no, I give it to you.
To unlock the door.
Yeah, to unlock the door.
Cool.
And I want to make. So there's two. How many pipes are there?
There's two,
There's
like
two?
like gushing water.
So I want to make the rocks
Oh,
around the pipes and push that water to go out that hole. Like make like more piping.
You would need to pretty much disassemble your whole body to do that.
Okay, I'll make myself into a little fairy.
I mean, like, yeah.
And I'll use the rocks in the bag as well. Which is like 8 by 8.
Like or all the sand in the bag.
Yeah. I'll,
You kind of. I'll say the sand in the bag actually itself would be fine. You pull the sand out and you kind of lead the water towards
Big ol' slide.
towards the hole in the
Yeah.
wall, or like towards the. You're talking about the hole that Caleb made.
no, the hole where the key was.
That doesn't really go.
It doesn't go
it
anywhere.
doesn't. Okay,
No, it doesn't
then,
go anywhere.
Then yeah, the hole that Caleb made.
You do that, and your sand bursts because the hole's only this big,
Okay.
and there's all this water coming into that small hole.
Okay.
As you turn the key, the water goes, and small little slats in the floor open up, and water pours out as the door opens up for you guys.
Nice.
Take off my boots
Um,
and
What
dump that
kind
water
of idiot
from
makes
my
a
con.
trap like that?
I'm
That's
put
not
all
even
the,
effective.
Me, that's who.
That's
I'm gonna
effective
get all
on
the
raccoons.
sand that fell
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
raccoon
That's what I was
Stuff on the
thinking.
ground. I'm gonna put it
I
back
don't
into my
understand.
bag or onto myself.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Awesome. Yeah, you guys go through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys, it's an immediate right, and you come into, and there's no door. It's just an open way into the next room.
Okay.
Perception.
Roll a perception check for me. You walk into the room and you're just kind of like peeling your eyes, trying to figure out what's in the room. Does anyone else want to give me a perception
I want to do an investigation
on?
on just the
That's-
room and
I'd like
like
to
if there's
watch
any
it.
traps or anything around.
Sure. Yeah.
That's an 8. That's not any better.
So that would be 22.
Yeah. So you walk in and there seems to be a hoard of gold, and in the middle of the gold is there's a sword. It seems to be a long sword. It's not as big as one of the swords of power, but it's still a long sword.
Like I said, you're not going to give us one after the other. That's silly.
What do you guys see?
What do you see? It's shiny.
It looks to be probably about 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay. Yeah.
1,000 gold
Yeah.
pieces.
I'm gonna take as much as I can.
Cool.
Or,
Let's-
you know,
let's
we
put
could
it in the
split
bag
it.
of holding.
Yeah.
Trade your sand for gold.
No.
All right. Well, then we'll just split it
Yeah. Sure.
4 ways.
Okay.
Yeah, so you each get 250.
250.
Oh.
We're keeping this, right? Do we get to keep this, or will the captain know?
I don't think he'll.
I don't think he knew there was gold here. He didn't know what was here. He just
True.
thought there was a sword.
We just got like bags of money, and our pockets are full.
Oh,
It's a sword.
Yep.
Yeah, this weird glass one doesn't do anything.
Well, he knows what that is. It's a compass.
Yeah, he'll probably take the big one. I think he'll be upset.
Cool. Does anybody want that sword?
I suppose I'll pick it up.
Cool.
Be careful,
Lovely.
trash.
You pick it up.
You pick it up.
You pick it up. Yay.
No.
Have you watched Adventure Time?
Yeah,
Do you know Finn's grass sword?
yeah.
You pick it up and immediately you this sword starts like fuses itself to you, and as it does, and like the pain of it fusing to you, you try and release it, and it just disappears out of your hand. But you start hearing little in your head.
Sweet.
Yeah.
He's like, is this
but that's
this
all
or
I'll
is
tell you
this
for
the
right now.
drugs?
Yeah, okay.
But so there's no more sword.
Some guy was like, I'm going to leave my gold here, but as a prank.
I'm gonna screw with him. I'm gonna screw up his life. Some guy hooked on healing potions is gonna come in here, grab this sword, and he's gonna want more healing potions. Ha ha ha!
So was the room just like the gold and stuff?
Yep.
There's no. It was just sort of the way out was the way we came
Yeah,
in.
and there's also another one of those big doors.
Oh, okay. There's another way.
I'm tired of doors.
Tired of doing
I'll knock on this one.
No
It's
response.
just echoey knocks.
I'll check for traps.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Wait, I have advantage. Hey, okay. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20? Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any traps at all.
Take my hand drill. I'm not stealthy.
You see, gonna get a little look down, and there seems to be some stairs going down.
Not more stairs.
Okay. Try to open the door.
Opens. And Roger just comes over.
I'm very.
Yeah, he's
Bruce is very paranoid now.
Yeah.
Roger's like, it's push,
You
not
also
pull.
have these like black, almost things like going up your arm now.
Black vine.
When did you
Like,
get
yeah,
that kind
like
of
these
veins?
like black veins going up your arms.
Yeah, it's like, don't
Yeah.
remember that tattoo there, Rod.
It's just, we're not going to show people this because I'm not scary enough already.
See, while I'm still here, I'd like to say you've been doing good work today. You can take what is that? 2 plus 5, 9. You take 14 points of healing.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm gonna start going down the
Your
stairs.
heels right back up. Good.
Okay, cool. So the stairs are switchbacks.
Okay.
Down to and as you guys kind of travel down the stairs, there's a brighter and brighter light coming from the bottom of the stairs. As you get down to the bottom of the stairs, you see a room, and there's an immense amount of heat that just washes over you from this room, and light that comes from this room.
Fire.
Very observant of you.
Put 'em
Caleb's
together.
just like, it's fire. It has to be fire.
Fire, guys.
You guys get to the bottom of the stairs. You're at the doorway. Doorway's quite large. You guys peek in the door.
Yeah. A little sneaky peek.
Little peek.
A little peek. 18.
Yeah, I suppose.
11.
17.
2. So yeah, you guys see into the room, and you see this massive smelt in the middle of the, like a big smelter in the middle of the room, and there's these there's these channels going towards the smelter in the floor, and they're all glowing that same kind of reddy orange fiery glow from that you saw in the ruins before. And from behind the smelt, you see this huge hulking humanoid figure stoking the fire of the smelt. It's loud in there because he's stoking the fire. He's throwing stuff in the smelt. Yeah.
Friend or foe? What do you think?
Maybe we should just like turn around.
Or you can...
There was that.
It's probably foe because that's probably his goal.
Well, then we could just give it to him. Be like, we didn't know.
Yeah, but I don't think he likes visitors because he left the thing that went into your arm.
You might be able to tell me what it is.
Put something else in my arm. Well, I suppose he could.
He has a thing for things in arms.
Yeah.
It's in arms.
You guys can't really see him. He's on the opposite side of the smelter. So you guys can't see like him exactly, but you can see that there's a figure there.
Okay, I'm going to stealth in.
Alright, roll a stealth check for me.
Yikes.
That's a yikes.
11.
You walk in and you hear him kind of stoking the fire, and then all of a sudden he stops. He's like, and he says something in some sort of dwarven language, some sort of dwarven dialect,
Ancient dwarf.
and he goes
That should be huge.
and walks over and looks at you, and he's like, and says something in dwarven and points at you, and then he looks and sees the rest of you three, and
Like Three Stooges fucking.
and he pulls a you see him pull a massive maul off the top of his back, and now you guys are gonna roll initiative.
I told you we should turn around.
Well, how are we gonna get through that big door?
Unnatural 20.
Alright, so
Did he ask you?
Yeah.
So, were there any? Can we see if there's any other doors? Or anything?
yeah, so you guys came through this door here, and there is a door right here.
Huh.
He's like a solid, probably, I want to say like 15 feet tall. Yeah.
Good sized giant.
What's that?
Good sized giant.
Yeah, he's got fiery red hair, a big braided fiery beard, and his eyes are glowing like the flames in the floor.
The fiery thing that we saw previously before we got captured. Remember, there was a fire thing came down, and we went up on the hill, and then we got captured, and we ended up.
That was
You mean the meteor?
that was a meteor that came down.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, it's not. DM to player, it's not. But
Okay.
yeah. So
Reason.
we're all rolling initiative. I'm gonna roll initiative for him.
Yes,
you wanna read it?
If you rolled a 20 or above, raise your hand. Percy.
20 or above, raise your hand.
Reason with it?
Yeah.
If you roll 15 to 20, put it your hand. What'd you roll?
16.
Okay. Did anyone roll anything 15 to 20? No? And then 10 to 15.
Yep.
Fluff. And
Then me.
then Roger.
That's an even split.
Nice. Percy,
Well, we're screwed.
take it away.
Hi. Do you speak common?
You just like and
Halfling? Hunter's mark.
You did. Love it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool.
And I guess I'll like take my crossbow. Shaking. Pull the trigger.
Cool.
Advantage. So, okay. 18.
That hits. Also, the DC is 15.
Okay. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is this guy even gonna feel this?
Cool.
Yeah. Unnatural 22.
Yep.
Okay, 8 damage.
Nice. Hey.
Alright, unnatural 22 again. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Nice. Probably really didn't do much, but
Solid.
You watch as the shots go kind of into his side a little bit, and all kind of in a cluster here, and before he goes to swing, you know.
I want to go up the stairs.
it's like
Yeah, just around the corner.
The thing in the middle, is that like all rock or what is it?
It's made out of the same material,
As
everything
everything
this
else.
dude probably built this temple.
and it's hot, really hot,
Cool.
like
Hey.
extra hot, like
Molten rock hot?
like molten to the nth level because it's probably magically infused, kind of hot.
So you might melt.
So
Yeah.
don't do it.
Of course, if he's going to melt, then what's going to happen to us?
So am I?
I want to push the giant in.
Okay, I'm gonna move all the way over here
Probably like-
and just
Thanks for
get out
that.
of here.
And you're
Probably.
gonna use your
Keep on.
action
He's
to
got
disengage.
Fire.
Yeah.
Hair.
Okay.
Yeah, and just go where Percy is up the stairs and
Like,
realize
oh,
that.
okay.
So you only have 20 feet of
Oh,
movement.
I only. So probably like.
So you have
You can
four
move
four
around,
spaces of
Yeah,
movement.
so I was right here.
Yeah.
On the dot.
Yeah.
You were like
On
here.
Here.
He was on the dot.
You're on the dot
Oh,
there.
you're on the
Oh, okay.
We have stage markings.
I'm stupid.
Yeah, I'll just go over here and yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. Cool. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, hello.
It's just like,
That's a big tummy you got there. And he's going to attack. Is that? I believe that's you that's standing right there.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to attack you twice.
No.
The first one doesn't hit as his maul just going right into the side of the wall, and the second one, that does 20. What's 21 to hit?
Oh, thank God. I was hearing damage in my head.
And he does 18 points of damage to you as just bloody connects with your ribs. You're just like.
Well, I don't think there's any hold back in this fight.
This guy does not hold his punches back at all.
So it's just like damage in general.
Yeah, because
So
your
my
armor
armor's gonna help
doesn't-
me out.
Armor doesn't help you here.
Armor doesn't help there. Okay. So
It is now Fluff. It's your turn.
We should just run. This is not a fight then.
but he can probably get through the doorways.
It seemed like Percy's hit actually did some substantial damage.
Okay.
I did something.
We just killed a huge thing.
Yeah, that is true.
He's just a big thing.
He's not. This guy's not as big as the last thing you guys
Okay.
fought, by any means.
He's just scary because he's humanoid.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Nothing about this is natural.
I don't know if running's the best idea or trying to get him
I
or
think we
what.
can take him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep thinking of the sword calling it, give him the shocker. Frighten him.
I'll try. I'll try to attack with Soul Eater. That's a 16 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Then you said a wisdom save. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wisdom
You also
save
need to make a wisdom save.
to use. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was. Oh, I crit failed on that.
Ooh, so your next attack is disadvantage. So but-
like this current attack.
No, so
Okay.
your next one.
Oh, okay.
And he failed his wisdom save, so he's frightened, which
Very
means he's not moving anywhere as of right now.
5, 11 damage.
11 damage. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Like, should you go for the sand? You should go for the sand.
What's sand?
Throw sand at him.
So your next
Sand
turn.
Yeah.
So
I was
because you
thinking
still have
about
another
throwing all
attack,
the
right?
rocks in the fire
Yeah.
and just
Yeah. So
throwing
your next
that.
turn, you would
Next
make
turn.
another wisdom
I'll
save
dip and
to
toss.
see if you can negate that
Yeah.
frightening, but not this attack, but your next
What would be
turn
great
in
is if
combat.
you-
Okay.
You
the
have
next
to
turn in
hold the
combat.
rock you catapult.
So then I get him again.
No, I don't think so.
15 and just get him.
And you
Catapult
still
him
have
on
disadvantage on this.
I'll do it
Use
this way.
cat-
You have a
Catapult
disadvantage on this
Do
attack.
control.
Oh, thank you. I got it anyway. Thank
Yeah,
you.
possibly.
No, you have disadvantage. Not
Oh,
advantage.
really?
So you took
Well,
the
yeah,
10.
yeah.
So
10
what?
plus my strength.
Oh yeah, so
15,
you, yeah,
so
yeah,
I still
yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah, you do get it.
Cool it as he's throwing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
And so
okay.
we're turning the glass shards.
I wonder if the throwing it was
4, 5,
as it's
9.
racing through the air.
9 points of
Maybe
damage.
not
Yeah.
in this room.
Cool.
If we need, yeah, out in the open, longer range. That's neat.
I was just, I thought it was, if
If
I
we
roll
just
higher
had a
than the
bunch of
10,
water
then I'll
as well.
fine.
Mm.
Shot through the water.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That's pretty epic. That's worth trying later.
What we're saying, Nick, is if you, maybe not in this room because it's too hot, but if you melted the sand and then threw it through like water or if it was cold and it turned into glass as you threw it in glass shards.
That would be actually, that would work.
I just want to use my bonus action, I guess, to I guess get a read to see, I guess, how much our attacks are actually hurting him.
Yeah. So roll.
And that's
I would say perception.
perception. Okay, just a 14.
You can tell he's actually taken quite a bit of damage.
Okay, so
Yeah, he's
it's like
taking-
it is hurting him.
Yeah. You guys are hurting him. He seems to have taken
But-
some significant damage, but he can
But it's
also
like,
deal.
but also like,
Weak face.
He takes it and he gives it.
just like
It is now
Roger's
Roger's turn.
Yeah, for my bonus action, hey, thanks Fluff for taking that hit. Being a real champ there.
it's like I didn't really have a choice. But okay.
For those 9, that'd be 13 points of healing.
Thanks.
Oh, I feel better.
It's like I could breathe again.
Oh, was that a rib in my lung?
Oh.
Oh, it's not
no,
there
so-
anymore.
I'd like to pass through Gyo
Yeah.
over here and then get the flank.
Cool. Yeah.
Just quick hot yo.
It looks like you're just going in for the hug.
Oh, don't mind me.
We don't want to hurt you. Meaning you don't want to hurt us. Please.
And just gonna unload a flurry. Sweet. 3, 4, 5 attacks with advantage.
Nice.
So 19. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. 4. Average.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 of them hit.
Cool.
Ooh.
That's nice. Nice spread. 9, 13. 13 plus 20. No, yes. 13 plus 28.
41.
41.
Every time. She's like,
It's a good
oh,
number.
it does a lot.
Yeah, it's usually around there, actually.
Okay.
Right in the, I'm punching him in the kidneys. Using his kidneys as a speed bag.
You like switch between.
Lovely. And he's like, not cool, dude.
Has
This guy all of a sudden has kidney failure.
He like just bursts out in common. What the heck, man? You can talk.
Not so hard!
Cool. It is Percy's turn. Unless, Roger, you want to do anything else?
No, that I used my movement bonus and action.
Cool.
Okay. It's really hot, so I'm like taking off my shirt. What I want to do is I want to take my shirt, spin it up, tie it off. Well, not tie it up, but like hold it on both ends. Put a bag of flour on it. Step out and boom! Sling it.
We're back to the sling now,
Back
aren't
to
we?
basics.
Cool. Yeah. Do you roll a dex? Well, that's adding your dex to it.
Okay, I'm aiming for his eyes.
Cool.
Yeah, and I have advantage. Okay. It's 11.
You.
But I have another bag.
So it goes out over and hold on.
It's like, why is there flour?
It hits the ground and it doesn't go near the fire.
We could cause small explosions here.
Do it! Do it again! Please.
Def another one.
Come on.
I'm still gonna go for the eyes. Alright. A natural 20.
Yeah. Cool. And then damage would be like 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're firing a bag of flour.
6.
6. Alright.
And he's-
Flower power.
And is he blinded?
Maybe it burns up in his eyes.
So it hits his eyes and you see the small
explosion explode in his face.
but the explosion doesn't seem to do anything. But it
No
does.
explosion damage.
No, because he's a fire giant and they're immune to fire.
Oh.
But
But you didn't hear that from me.
I have a third attack. I don't have flour, but is it possible to put anything else in the sling? Just pick something from my bag, or
Sure.
okay.
yeah.
I'll take.
Hold on, guys. Let me just.
I'll just
Dumps it out.
grab
Where is
some-
that?
Did you give me the frying pan back?
No. Dude,
Okay.
You can steal it.
No, I don't have time. I'm just gonna grab the jar of goo that I've been holding on to.
Do you know what kind of goo it was?
No, it just hurt me a lot.
Wasn't that from
It was the black goo.
gelatinous cube?
No, it was from the when we were at the town, and it was the black goo that took place of all the villagers.
Oh
And when I
yeah,
touched
the
it, it really
oblex.
hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So I'll just take that
That thing.
and
Just throwing a symbiote around.
yeah.
No big deal.
Unnatural 20 again.
Yep. Roll d4 and then also roll a d12 on top of it
All right.
because it's a full jar, right?
Yeah. 5. Oh no, it's half. Yeah, half.
It's half a jar.
Yeah.
Okay, then roll a d6 for me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, 5 regular, 2 of that.
7 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. You see him. It's like. "Arrgh."
In his eyes.
Yeah. And it kind of melts away from his eyes, so he's not blinded, but it's still hurt quite a bit.
Okay. I step back and I take off my shoes.
Is anybody else getting hot flashes here?
Actually, no, I keep on my shoes. The floor is hot.
The floor is hot. Yeah.
So I keep my
We're
shoes
at
on.
their like full armor and everything. Just like, man, this is gross.
That's it.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm
Yo.
just gonna do a bunch of spikes from the ground and just pierce them up from below.
You're gonna use your sand to do that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I was gonna say, otherwise, how do you do that?
Nope.
Yeah. And you have one more try, right?
Yeah. 14. No.
Yeah.
Nah.
You get it concentrated enough just to get it underneath them, and then you can't quite.
Sand.
Cool.
Cool. It is now his turn, and he's going to.
You're probably gonna try to beam me again, or he's gonna turn around. Who knows?
He is actually going to turn around because Roger just played with his kidneys a little bit too hard. And he's going to attack you twice with his maul. And that is the second one hits you.
Just
And it's going to do.
so how does his fear of the sword play? Is it just like when he's facing the sword?
He just can't move right now.
Oh, okay.
It just like he's frightened of the sword, but that doesn't mean he can't attack anybody
Okay,
else.
I got you. Okay.
You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's like, I didn't take it.
Yeah. Your armor does not play into it.
Doesn't play into it at all.
No, bludgeoning damage, it doesn't play into it.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
You have nothing else like your armor's crumpling into you.
It's like I say, like if you're wearing an armored helmet and someone came up and hit you really hard with a massive hammer in the back of the head, it's not going to do anything. Even if it doesn't dent it, you're going to get a concussion.
Yeah.
And it's going to suck.
For sure.
But that's his turn. And it is Fluff, it's your turn. And you also have you have a wisdom save to make. What's your wisdom? Or it would be your perception.
Yeah,
technically.
just a 13.
13, so you don't make your wisdom save. So it means
I'm
you
less
do have,
frightened, but
you still means you have disadvantage on your attacks with that sword, and you're stuck using that sword.
okay. My question is, I have disadvantage with the attacks with the sword, but now I'm flanking, so I have advantage.
So it just cancels itself out.
Oh,
It's
nice.
just one roll.
Okay, it was like,
Yep.
Yeah,
oh, and I get him.
that hits.
And I get him. I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna do 5. And do 5 is 10 on the first one.
Cool. You just right into his back flesh and
Oh, and I get the second one too.
nice.
4. And 4 is 8 plus 5 is 13.
How do you want to do this, Jordan?
Hey.
Yay! I think what's a good way to. Yeah, I feel like if you like sort of like cut the tendons on the back of his legs and then stab into his back and watch his like his soul just
Nice.
Right,
I
yeah,
love it. Love it. Awesome.
plus 1 damage on that.
Love it.
The first
First
kill.
soul, yeah.
Yeah.
So the sword probably glows a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
You get like a red tinge to your like one of the souls that you see it kind of floating through like the blade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's worse than murder.
Get your soul sucked.
Because now it's like stuck in purgatory technically in the sword. It hasn't gone to the afterlife at all.
Let's see what this fella was making. What's all that hammering about? Oh,
He's like, oh, I'm here.
Percy goes back into his underwear. He's like,
I did damage.
Mhm.
You can't say I didn't do damage.
he did damage.
So you guys look, and he's smelting material of some kind. It looks to be like he's smelting the same material that this building is made out of.
Into any form?
No, because he's just melting it down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it seems to look like these channels that it's running out of. It looks like they're running. The smelt is running out of the room.
That's all. I just wanted to check and see if he had anything on him.
Yeah.
No.
You just
That's
have
a
that
7.
big hammer that nobody can wield because it's way too big. So you can see like the little channels are running like this away from the smelt, and they look like they go beyond the walls.
Oh. Let's go through the door then.
You go through the other door.
Mm.
That door is it is open, and there is another set of stairs that goes down.
It's like not enough stairs in the hallways.
That one weakness.
Stairs.
And that's this session for part 1 of episode whatever we're doing.
Not even a real fan. Doesn't even watch the show.
No.
Lost track. Done too many.
I don't get paid for this. We'll see you next week on...
Are we rolling?